The biggest shopping center in America taking on Black Lives Matter. A judge expected to rule today on whether a temporary restraining order should be granted against protesters who plan to rally at the Mall of America tomorrow. Last year, more than 1,000 Black Lives Matter protesters took over the mall during one of the busiest shopping days of the year. As for tomorrow's protest, it's in response to last month's police shooting death of Jamar Clark. With me now is the attorney for Mall of America, Susan Gaertner. Welcome.
Good morning.
Good morning. You've publicly called this protest unlawful. How are they breaking the law?
Well, Carol, I want to start by taking a little bit of issue with how you led into this story by saying Mall of America is taking on Black Lives Matter. We are not. We totally respect the message. We totally respect their free speech rights. Absolutely. It doesn't belong, a demonstration doesn't belong on private property, and specifically in this case, Mall of America. The demonstrators like Black Lives Matter have been told time and time again that under Minnesota law and really under U.S. Supreme Court law, a private property owner has the right to say, no, not demonstrations, no. Come here and shop. School choirs come and sing holiday music. That's what we're about. We're not about demonstrations.
Well, some might argue that the hallways inside the mall are public. The individual stores inside of the individual stores are private property. What do you say to that argument?
They may make that argument, but it's been resoundingly turned down by, again, the Minnesota Supreme Court, specifically relating to Mall of America.
Still, well, actually, tell me what happened last year when they protested inside the mall.
What happened last year was, despite being informed by Mall of America that demonstrations are not allowed, despite being informed by Mall of America that the mall has a specific policy saying we do not allow demonstrations on our property, no matter how righteous the cause. Despite being told that, the organizers continued to organize, to exhort people come out to the mall on the busiest shopping day of the year, and it was chaos. There was not violence, which is great, but it certainly impeded the shopping experience, frightened guests, and had an impact on lots and lots of people. I'll give you a quick example. My daughter was a server at a restaurant in the Mall of America that Saturday. She was counting as a student on bringing home lots of tips that very busy day, and she went home with empty pockets because the mall had to be shut down in part during prime time. So it isn't just about Mall of America. It isn't just about the tenants. It's about 15,000 people who work there, and it's about people who want to come and finish their Christmas shopping.
Your daughter, I'm just curious. I don't know how in tune she was with the cause behind Black Lives Matter, but since she didn't make any tips, what does she think of them now?
My daughter was and is very supportive of the cause of Black Lives Matter. And you know what? You can be supportive of the cause without supporting the methods. And in this instance, the method of disrupting private property against the clear law of Minnesota is just not supportable.
So if the judge grants your order and Black Lives protesters still show up, what happens?
Our hope is that the judge, making it clear yet again that demonstrations at the Mall of America are not welcome and are unlawful, our hope and expectation is that the protesters will go elsewhere, one of the many, many public places where free speech is welcome and demonstrations are welcome. If they violate the law, and in this instance a specific court order, then they can be held in contempt of court. Our hope and expectation is that it won't get to that.
All right, Susan Gaertner, thank you so much.